Today, as it has always been, women are tilling the soil in rural areas all over the global south. Now, I think we've got consensus now that you cannot transform rural areas without them. And it's been seen in many, many instances that agricultural productivity increases when women are upskilled and given resources. But don't take it from me. Juliette Kouassi in Ivory Coast is proof.
In the past, these women had little or nothing to do with the cocoa harvest, but now they're farming and producing themselves. These pods won't be used to make chocolate, but other products. Juliette Kouassi, who used to work in a bank, came up with the idea. 3 years ago, she founded a cooperative with these women in her home village of Aboudé, in the southern part of Ivory Coast.
Nothing is thrown away. We start with the mucilage, the sticky pulp, which is never used in cocoa production. We add flavors and spices to it, which is unusual and innovative. It also adds to the value chain.
The women use the juice from the pulp and the cocoa beans to make products such as flavored cocoa beans, spices, and tea. Nearly 40 local women have joined the cooperative. They're earning an income now for themselves and their families.
I used to only work occasionally. I didn't make much money. But since I joined the cooperative, that's changed. I can earn the equivalent of €4.50 every day. I'm happy because thanks to the cooperative, I'm now independent.
Juliette Kouassi was one of 8 children and the only one who was able to attend school. She moved to the city of Abidjan and lived there almost 20 years. But she always dreamt of going home one day and giving back to her community. With the help of her family and her own savings, she was finally able to launch her cocoa project.
I wanted to improve things here. My thoughts were with my parents and my sisters, who have no occupation. Many people here are unable to manage their fields alone. So others come to help out, and they get a share of the revenue. But the women have no source of income.
The cocoa harvest is the most important time of the year for the women in the cooperative. Each family has only a few hectares, but by joining forces and working together, they all earn a decent income. In recent years, the market price of cocoa has plummeted. By joining the local cooperative with Juliette Kouassi, the women hope to gain more independence from global market forces.
I believe we need to increase the value of our cocoa to give it more credibility overall. With my approach, it's the women who are involved in this aspect. Their inclusion will make a real difference here. They will improve the cocoa value chain, something that until now was the province of men.
Ivory Coast has 26 million residents. Most work in the agricultural sector. 40% of the world's cocoa comes from the West African country. It's a market with enormous potential for people in rural areas. This small shop in Abidjan sells Juliette Kouassi's products, the flavored cocoa beans, spice mixes, and tea. Kouassi gets support from one of the green innovation centers initiated by the German government. They help to secure farmers' livelihoods across Africa.
She can be a role model for other women when it comes to expanding their cocoa processing and developing new products.
Juliette Kouassi has kept her apartment in Abidjan. In the kitchen, she experiments with new ideas and makes her products, so far in small quantities.
Inspiration strikes when I'm in my kitchen. When I start one recipe, an idea for another one pops into my head. I don't know why. It just comes naturally.
Juliette Kouassi's initiative could also give other women the courage to pursue new ideas. And it's a testament to the immense potential still waiting to be tapped in Africa's agricultural sector.